Ourselves into Bella Hadid. So when I was trying to see like, okay, what is this foxy eye thing? Like, what is it exactly that people kind of call it, that foxy eye aesthetic? And I think what it has to do with is a lot of this kind of thing. Kind of like the modelish kind of eye where it's like very tight and snatched, for lack of a better word. But like this versus what your like eye shape may look like. I know there's that trick that makeup artists will do where it's like the two pieces of tape and they kind of do that thing to your eye and you don't really notice it, but you don't wear it every day. But I feel like another way to do it is just pull your hair back in a really tight like pony, like really tight. And you could do that. I went ahead and pulled my hair up in a ponytail to kind of do that aesthetic, although I didn't make it super tight as I would if I was really trying to go for this look. I could do one more, couldn't I? So naturally, this is kind of how my face looks, right? So now, like, see how it looks kind of naturally like this? And then I could really, see? Instant facelift. But do you want to probably do this every day? Probably not. You probably shouldn't do that to your skin. But for the aesthetic purposes, you know, you could do this. Okay. That's pretty tight. Ooh. Yep, look at that. Instant fox eye right there. Yeah. That's a fox eye. So you can do that. And then just take like a cute little hair bow or whatever to cover it up. If you don't want your hair bow to show. And there we go. We're already there, right? Another thing is I feel like angles really do it. Like if you notice on her, she kind of has her head tilted to where like embracing the forehead. Because I know people are like, oh, big foreheads. But I'm like, big foreheads are in. Big foreheads are cute. I don't want to hear it because I have a big forehead and I like my big forehead. I feel like if you really want to go for it in photos, you do like certain angles. Now she's got like really good cheekbones and shit, but I don't have that, so kind of like that or something. I don't know. Because I feel like you get the most foxy look when she does like a kind of a profile of her face or similar to it. Like her straight on, she still has that foxy eye, but if that's what we're going to call it, but I feel like it's most prominent when she's looking down. Just kind of side photos. But this is my inspiration for what we're going to go with. So let's go ahead and do a moisturizer, hydrate the face. I'm going to go in with the Milani Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer because I want to be dewy. So we gonna be dewy. Gonna slap it on. Bella has very skin-like skin when it comes to makeup. It's very soft, even when she is kind of on the glamour side of it all. They enhance her features rather than making things look harsh and crazy. So that's the one thing I actually really like about the makeup style that she usually has. I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter underneath my foundation, just a tad, because I want to just be really glowy, honestly. So I'm just going to do that. Cream highlighter, I feel like is the most difficult thing to like learn to use, because I feel like you can go overboard really quick. So my philosophy is use the tiniest amount. I kind of like rub my finger like that onto it, get like the majority of it off or dry off, and then kind of slap it onto my face. Granted, she's probably wearing something that's more high coverage for like events and everything. But I'm going to wear something that I would normally wear on the daily. So we're going to go in with a little bit of the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. I'm in the shade 10, Ivory. I'm going with a stippling brush today. Give it a try. Just kind of bring it around. Just look at it. Like, can you... How can you not like this foundation? And if I look at her makeup again, she doesn't really have like dewy skin. She just has more skin-like makeup where it's kind of a demi-matte almost. I feel like this is going to be a fun video. Even if it doesn't turn out that good, I feel like I have some little nuggets in here that are kind of helpful. So I see people go and do the more, they do like a really beautiful like smoky eye to make that effect. And I love it so much, but I feel like I want to go more so the natural route. I'm gonna grab this palette right here, the Biba. You can use any kind of palette for this, but I think I want to go more so a soft brown eye makeup. I feel like if I mess up the brows, I'm gonna mess up the whole look. I'm trying to keep it up because it seems like the brow almost goes in a straight upward way. I feel like I almost curved it too much. I went with Tusk, this shade right here. So I'm kind of going against my brow bone and kind of keeping it straight like this rather than following the arch and doing a circle, you know? I might take the shade Tone because it's kind of like a creamy shadow and do it like this. I'm kind of going back in with this brush and flicking up. I do this a lot and I'm sure it probably seems boring and repetitive to people, but I feel like this is kind of the thing that really helps make this look foxy is the eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this first. I'm just gonna put it right there for now. Oh yeah, I feel like that did something. You could use like a darker brown that's a little softer, or I'm gonna take the shade Spot in the Biba palette because it's not very pigmented. It's a very light black, honestly, and I'm just gonna use this to slightly darken this. Trying a little bit of Tour, which is like a gray, to kind of be like a contour for the eye. This may not work, but I'm trying it. And I'm going to take my big blending brush with whatever's still left on it and put that on. And I think I'm going to take that blender brush and just pat on some dusk onto my lid, or Tusk. I don't want to pack, like I don't want to bunch, so that's why I'm using a blender brush to like almost dust it onto my lid. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. So again, I'm going to take Tusk, kind of start here near like the center of my crease, and then blend. Taking Tone again. I'm going to go back in with that blending brush, soften this out. And then I'm going to take that liner again and put it basically right in the center. And then bring it out a little bit, just a little. And then smoke it out with a brush. And something I just noticed too is she really doesn't put anything under her eyes. Like she doesn't wear hardly anything under her eyes, eyeshadow wise. So I'm gonna do mostly like a blush and a bronzer because with her makeup I feel like she doesn't really contour and she doesn't really need to, but you know, I think I'm going to go more so for a bronzer and a blush situation. I'm going to take my handy dandy Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in 01 Sunlight. Very fair skin friendly. And we're going to take like this kind of brush. It's like a blush. It's a blush brush, but really I use this for like bronzer. But we're just going to dust the sides. And by the way, I forgot to do a little concealer, so I went in with the Sephora gel, or the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer in Buttercream. Just put a little under my eyes. It looks like she kind of goes for more of an orangey-ish coral shade. So I think I might go in with Alamar Cosmetics Palette using the shade Isla. And then I might go in with a little bit of Coralista by Benefit on top. Okay, so this is how the skin's looking. So I think I'm going to set this, maybe with my Iconic London. A little clear brow mascara. So if I want to do like the whole Bella lip, I feel like I'd have to make my upper lip a little bigger. So the way I'm doing that is I'm just taking my mascara and literally making them all go this way. So I just kind of start by putting mascara on the outer lashes. And then I'm going to take these inner ones and brush them out toward this way. I don't know how to word that, but brush them this way. And if anything, I might add a little clear mascara under my eyes. But I guess not black. Kind of do the same thing, brush them this way. Okay, I like that better. Then I'll just fix it up with the liner a little bit. So this is kind of my take on the Foxy eye. That's more of an everyday look. If you want me to make something that's more of a smokier eye, I would love to make a video for that for you guys. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you like this. I had fun making this look. I love seeing this whole Foxy eye trend, and I wanted to hop on it and see if I could even do it. And I feel like I did a decent job. Is it probably the best? No. But I like it. But yeah, so this is how it came out. I feel like it's pretty good. I didn't know if I necessarily wanted to do the whole add lashes effect, but you could, and it would probably even make it more Foxy. But I wanted to try to keep it to just using my actual eyelashes. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I did pretty well, or do you think there was something I could maybe change up a little bit? Oh my gosh, and I would love to know if you guys actually try to do this yourself, because that would be so fun. It really means a lot that you watched my video. I really, really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.